It's the Indian Creek Distillery in New Carlisle, Ohio. They've been making whiskey on this farm since 1820. Have you ever had Ohio Frontier whiskey? That's what I'm sipping on right now. 7 Staleys from Indian Creek Distillery in Ohio. Check it out. It's amazing juice. Their whiskeys are really good. I was very impressed. I was kind of blown away, actually, of how good this stuff is. It's all their own distillate, made on 1820 original stills. Pretty impressive. It literally is a taste of history. So you're using cherry wood?
Cherry wood with 7 Staleys, our Stillhouse amber grade maple syrup, and El Guapo chicory pecan bitters.
The girls. Check out the girls. The double pot stills from the 1820s that was put away in a barn during Prohibition. Pulled them back out, cleaned them up, and restarted them. It's amazing. Check it out.
This is true double copper pot still distillation.
The girls.
The girls. And that produces that beautiful, that vapor becomes that liquid again, you know, and comes out right there about a 30 proof.
Nice.
And we just ran some rye last week. And
do you have any problems with different grains, like rye versus like, do you do any wheat or anything like that?
Nope.
Yeah, it's a neat space.
Thank you.
Yeah, a lot of people come up here and they don't want to leave.
That's true.
I don't like this in my house.
Listen to Joe as he does an awesome job going through the distillation process.
At the top, we circulate our cool spring water, cooling the copper tube, cooling the vapor inside, condensing it back to a liquid. So we got liquid, vapor, liquid. Now what happens is, it would seem, because the product we get out over here at the first distillation is not very exciting. 20 to 30 proof alcohol. 10 to 15% by volume is what that means. That's not very much. So it's captured in our stainless steel receiving tub. That's hooked up through plumbing and a pump to this tub behind me on the wall. That's simply a holding tank. When it's full, and it holds about 100 gallons, it's run off into this still, which holds about 100 gallons. That's handy. Heat's turned on and we distill it again. Now what happens is, the product that comes out over here is much different than over here. And it varies because of the product we're making, because we have certain legal limitations with things such as bourbon as to distillation proof. But it'll come out over here 120 to 170 proof. Now, it would seem on the surface that what we're doing is increasing the proof of our alcohol. No. What we're doing is we're eliminating unwanted products and keeping the alcohol. For instance, our mash ferment tubs hold a total of 600 gallons of ferment. When it's ready to be distilled, 10% of that volume will be alcohol. 60 gallons. Everybody here pass math?
Well, I tell you, this 7 Staleys really does hold up. I think it holds up to some very top shelf bourbon. I was really surprised, kind of blown away by it, how good it is. I bought 2 bottles, just saying. If you go there, make sure you try everything, do the tasting, and maybe grab a bottle or 2 on the way out.
A carafe, and that is our spring water. That's what we make our whiskey with. It's delicious, and we'll be glad to get you more because you'll probably want more. It's very tasty. It's from number 2, very light, all the way up to number 5, very heavy like alligator to burn, okay? So when you burn the inside of oak, especially, you are going to release acids. Acids have flavor, and that flavor is called tannins. There are 33 different acid tannins flavors that come forth from a barrel.
Let's check out the Rick House, and the 30-gallon barrels and the 10-gallon barrels, and the difference they actually make in the whiskey.
Cools down, it shrinks. So it does this the whole time. You hear a lot of the companies now that are rotating their barrels and doing weird things with their barrels. There's no scientific proof that does anything but up the price of the bottle of barrel, because they got.
We truly are. You know, all I can make is a barrel at a time.
I don't know if Joe explained to you, but to make that barrel, to make those 2 barrels, go 750 gallons of water, 60 bushels of grain, 2 weeks time. To make this barrel, just 1 barrel. When I make the rye, I get far less whiskey. 750 gallons of water, 60 bushels of grain. I can only make 1 of these.
Okay.
I was really blown away by this distillery. I hope you enjoyed it. You need to check them out. Go check out Indian Creek Distillery. It's well worth a visit.